Hello YouTube, this is Doug from DaretoBeCreative, and I am here today of the day 11 of the 30-day challenge of the ICAD challenge, and today's word is free. So whatever that means to me. So I am starting out with a 4x6 gessoed card, and I'm using a napkin front, and I am going to take off, because napkins tend to have 3 ply. So that's the first one taken off, and then here's the second one taken off. Came off very easy as usual. And I'm just going to use this as my background. And I'm going to hear that with some matte medium. And then I just leave my brush. There's my brush. Okay, not from a trash can in the process. Because, you know, gotta make a mess when you're up here. So anyway, I'm just going to use the matte medium, and this is not the brush I was looking for, but this is what I'm going to have to go with. Hope you guys are doing well today. And I'm just using this as a way to sort of decoupage it down. I normally iron my napkins, but I didn't today because my panel is actually will fit that size, and if you get a little bit of wrinkling, it'll just be a little bit of texture. So, and it is good to get something to start from the center outward to spread it out. And of course, I don't have anything with me at the moment. I'm just going to use my hand. Go for what you know. And I'm okay with it having a little bit of texture, so I'm not worried about it. As long as it sticks is really what I'm looking for. And then I am going to take all these Dollar Tree butterflies that I have, and I'm just going to play with them. And I am going to adhere them now as soon as I find my pair of scissors to cut this off. I hope some of you are playing along, and if you don't use our prompts, you know, just challenge yourself to do something each day. It is really a challenge to make sure you do something every day. It is hard to do something every day to be in your craft room. Even if I'm in my craft room, knowing that I have to do something every day, it is a challenge. It's not like coming in here and just want to do what I want to do. It's like, wow. So that does make it even more challenging, because I know I have to come in here and I have to do something. Alright, so I'm going to put some around the edges just to make sure it stays out. But then I'm going to put these butterflies on. Just trying to adhere the edges, because sometimes they want to come up. Alright. And I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make a little design. I think I have some on the page, off the page. And I chose a butterfly because, you know, butterflies can go where they want to go. Do what they want to do. They symbol transformation also, to me. And so when I think of butterflies just, they can come and go. Now I don't know why I want more than one, but I wanted multiple butterflies. But I kind of wanted this to be the focal too. I just made differently. I think I might have that one. I want some off of the page and some on the page. You know, just staggered. And I will cut the edges off. Just so it have a little bit of visual interest. And again, like butterflies, they go through a physical metamorphosis. And I think you can't be free unless you go through one. You got to change. And what I mean by that is whatever you've been through or exposed, you know, or just, I don't know, change. And for me, freedom is having a renewed mind in Christ. And that's where my freedom comes from. Not from a country, not from a person, not from things that I want to do, but from His Word, His love, and His forgiveness. And that's what made me free. And I'm thankful to God for it. And in this day and time, really thankful that I know Him when so many things are happening in our world. One of the benefits is peace and forgiveness. So anyway, this is why I chose the butterfly. Plus, they are so beautiful. And they come in multiple colors, different shapes. Although they don't seem as prevalent as when I was a child. It seemed like it was, I don't know, it's like it was butterflies everywhere. I don't know, I don't see them as much. I still see them, but not like I used to. And maybe it's the plants, but I don't even think it's the plants because even some of those butterfly plants don't seem like they attract as many as they used to. And I got these from the Dollar Tree. When I saw these, I was like, you know, this is so cool because mixed media, so many different things you can do with butterflies. Butterflies just symbol a lot of things for a lot of people. And they're just good focal points you can do in so many backgrounds, just adding butterflies. So that was kind of nice. And so when I saw those at the Dollar Tree, I was like, oh, gotta get them. And then I'm going to put a sentiment up here that says free. At least that's what I think. I might say something else, but I'm going to, I'll be right back. I'm going to go print that out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I went around the edges with my big pen, just get a little bit definition there because it is a napkin, and I didn't gesso the top of it. It did bleed a little bit, but I mean, not real bad, it works in there. And I printed this out on my printer, and I went around it with this gold marker, which, oh my God, is so, I don't know what chemical is in there, but it gets you high. It's not, don't let no kids sniff that stuff. So I'm going to glue this down. My brush didn't get hard on me, so I got to stick it. And some water. I was sitting there chit-chatting. But I'm going to make it work. So again, remember the prompt for this one was free. And so, yeah, I went on to do this so I can speed things up. Alright, so let's see. We'll put you right about here. And then, so remember, you can always print out your own sentiments. If you don't have sentiments, you got a printer, you can print them out. You can also use magazines. You can cut out words, letters, alphabets from magazines. You can get stickers, alphas, you know, from Michael's Dollar Tree, Ollie's, you know, Tuesday morning, and use them. You can hit free, you know, trace them, stencil them, free cut them out, use paper, cotton paper. So you can make your own stuff. And you don't have to have a sentiment. Sometimes it's nice to have that just to describe what's going on. Alright, so I'm going to go around the X, and then I am going to call this, boom, done. I think we're done, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to, look at that. See what I just did? That was my fault. And I know you can go around the back, actually turn it over. And I know this. I do know that. As many mistakes as I make, do I turn it over? No. No. It's because the slick surface of this butterfly, but I still don't turn it over. I don't know. I just don't like turning it over, even though I know it's killboard this way. That's a neat trick that you can use, is to do it from the back, but sometimes it doesn't give me the coverage I want. So I take my chances. And sometimes it pays off, and sometimes you have those little but I'm alright with that too. I'm not going for perfection on these. As much as I do on the ATCs, which is so weird. I'm more picky about my ATCs. I guess because potentially I can swap those. I guess that's what it is. But these you don't really swap them. Not to say you can't, but you really don't. That's not kind of the theme of it. So anyway, so this is my prompt for the day, and this is about free. What does free mean to me? So if the sun therefore make you free, you should be free indeed. And that's John 8:36. And again, I will have my pictures on my Instagram, DaretoBeCreative1. And if you want to play along, hashtag 757 ICAD challenge, and let me know what you made. And again, use anything that you interpret to mean free. Take care, guys.